Hello everyone, I'm Kana Taku. Today, I want to talk about the level 34 and 35 in this book about how to write more scholarly papers in English. The goal of level 34 is to cope with difficult revisions, and the goal of level 35 is to complete revision and resubmit our work, so we'll feel good. But first, I want to talk about the masked review process. As a peer reviewer, I volunteer my time to pour through hours of work and give feedback on submissions from authors. I look for accuracy and consistency in their data, their scope of work, and the scholarly and clinical merit of what they have produced. Whether I like or not, my comments are influenced by my understanding of the field, my background, knowledge, vocabularies, and my experience, which means same things happen when I submit my manuscript. Reviewers may be grad students, other academic scholars, clinicians, researchers, professors, who knows? They may have only 1 year of experience in the field or have 30 years under their belt already. We don't know, but that's the masked review process. Because we all come from different perspectives, this means that our feedback and suggestions can be influenced by little things like the stress in our lives at the moment, our mood, how busy we are, if we use the same communication style as the author, our interest in the topic, or even personality conflicts. But for this reason, it's important not to take offense to how reviewers and editor comments on our manuscripts. Most of the time, reviewers leave comments that I don't fully agree with, but it's important to take time to consider their respective perspectives and determine how best to move forward. Editors, reviewers, and authors are all ultimately working towards the same goal, which is publishing great work. Based on my experience, once I have either incorporated the suggested changes, made revisions to address their concerns, or included a strong rationale for why I chose not to do it, either way, my work is so much stronger in the long run. Even if my manuscript is not accepted after revisions, of course that's frustrating, but this will still benefit me for submitting to other publications as well. There's always something to learn, even when they may have made me frustrated at first. So overall, it's very easy to be defensive about our research that we have worked on for so long. No one likes to be told to make changes. We really only want validation that we're doing a great job, not that we could be doing better. But as long as I keep in mind that we all have the same goal, it is kind of easier for me to feel grateful to my reviewers and an editor for taking the time to improve my work, instead of feeling like I'm just facing a firing squad. This helps me stay open to any ideas, new or old, good or bad, easy or difficult. I just stay open-minded instead of resistant to change to see where it takes my research. Sometimes reviewers will ask for example, like more information that seems very interesting but doesn't relate to the purpose of my research. I don't want to just dismiss them by saying that's out of scope, since that can be kind of overused as an excuse to not really accept feedback. It's a balance kind of between being open but also not being too agreeable. We just need to learn when to kind of stand our ground. Sometimes I get really smart comments and make me smile like, wow. When I'm addressing these bigger challenges, I look for the benefit of what they're asking for and try my best not to blow it off with some excuse. Sometimes I'll need to reach out to colleagues to see if those changes are feasible and how to approach them. Overall, even though the peer review process is not necessarily perfect, I still want to put in a good faith effort to show that I appreciate the time that others have invested in my work and that I am sincere in wanting to produce the best possible work I can with their help. Because once it is published, I want to be proud of my work. So when my revisions are finally completed and the revision data is prepared, I should be now ready to send it back to the editor. I know that this may not be the end of the process and there may still be more revisions to come, but it's important to keep going with it and not be discouraged. It's just one step at a time in the process of making great work. So I just breathe in, breathe out, and move along. Well, hope this helps. Thanks for watching.